Hey, that thing, how you doing? Hold on, let me get this stuff sorted out. My setup is a little bit different when I'm doing IRL streams, so I'm just trying to make sure things are okay. Like I'm closer to the mic, somewhat, I guess. So I just want to make sure that it's in the right position. Oh, hey Cherry, how you doing? I'm doing good. What was that? Was there like a weird loud sound, I guess? That might have been me moving the mic. I can't mute it like I would normally be able to, and move it around because I'm like a pencil just flew at me and I'm done. Oh, you have a poltergeist in your room? But yeah, I think I'm checking the lighting because this is acrylic paint. It has some glare. I think this is fine. Like if I had it like this, it would be ideal because you see how there's no glare. That would be nice. But then I won't be able to see what I'm doing. So yeah, sadly. Oh wait, maybe if I, or maybe this way. Ugh, doomed. It is what it is. Yeah, I still have the little PNG tuber. It's still going to the same computer, which is that way. It's like a meter or two away. And this is the glove I was talking about. This type of glove where you can you already knew what it was, but this is the one I use. And if not that, I use gloves like these. Shall I make lore if you want to? Either way, I'm probably not working on this because my paint palette is probably all dried up. Yeah, it is. So I'll have to adjust that later. What's the glove with holes in it for? This one, you mean? This is for when you're drawing and you don't want the pencil to smudge. So, yeah. The part of you that's in contact. This one's dirty, I need to wash it, but yeah, that's how it is. Messages are going through so late, damn it. I guess there's a lag. Again. But yeah. Now I have to think of what to do. I have well, this is not really what I'm gonna work on. I'm just moving things here. I have this painting that I could work on. Yeah. Glare is, okay, there we go. Less glare like this. So I could work on that, or I could just do some sketching. Maybe I'll do sketching first, just to get my hands moving, and we can put this at the side. Because the lighting's a bit harsh. Like I feel like you can't really see the drawing well. Let's see. The long nail, yeah. I I forget to cut my nails a lot, so it ends up growing out. I don't even cut them actually. I shave them with a like a. It's a weird thing, but um yeah. Don't worry about it. Lot Dragon, how you doing? Oh, you're typing on an iPad. That's why. Okay, yeah, that probably explains it. Um, Let me see. I'm looking around. Okay, so I can zoom in like that, and then I'll draw on this side for a little bit, and then we'll move to the painting. I might have to go fill my paint palette with my wet palette with water, but we can start on something, I guess. Broken? Why does everything have to break when you try to stream? It was working right before stream. Okay. This is the why you have long nails. Okay, I guess this broke. Sad. Oh wait. Okay, never mind. Do you guys see that? That slight gap right here. That's probably the culprit. Oops. Keep hitting my. Yeah, there we go. Fixed. Yeah, it works now. So a lot of them they have this. I use really basic mechanical pencils, but I would like to have an engineered one that has a feature like this. So these mechanical pencils, I don't know how old they are. They might be they might even be as old as I am, but I've had them like really long. But you bring out the leads by twisting this. Isn't that cool? It's such a weird mechanic for a lead pencil to have. But it's inconvenient because then you have to constantly do that. I guess if you draw like this, then it's not inconvenient because then you can adjust it while you're drawing and stuff. But yeah, let's draw something. Way too many mechanical pencils. Yeah, I do as well. I have a lot of art supplies in general, just scattered around. Who draw that? Who draw what? Let me get a reference. I have a little screen beside me that I can use to pull from. Who draw like that? Oh, you mean like holding your pencils differently? You can. You can hold your pencil however you want to hold it, really. You can hold it really awkwardly. Um, like I remember when my thumb was like really messed up here, I was holding my pencil like that, so then I didn't have any pressure on this joint. Some artists do it like this. They just draw like that. And if you use charcoal, you can do it like that too, I guess. Like where the finger's always on top. Yeah, I can draw like this. I'll do it now. Because at the end of the day, all drawing is mark making, right? So it depends on how much like pressure control you want and how you want to keep like the pen out of the way and stuff. I'd recommend drawing differently on how you write though, because a lot of people they develop like a finger problem, joint problem because they draw the same way that they write. Is this visible on stream, by the way, for you guys? I think it is, but it's hard to tell sometimes. Your art teacher draws the pencil leaning against the paper. Um, how would that be? How would they hold it? Like this, or pencil leaning against the paper, or just like really loosely? Do you mean like they just kind of have it? I don't know. It depends. You can try different ways, and you'll draw differently depending on it, right? So, if I were to draw like this, it would eventually start to hurt this joint here, this one. So yeah, sometimes I'll just do it like this. You're left or right-handed? I'm left. This is my left. I can draw with my left, but not as well as my right. So I would say that I'm dominantly right-handed. I don't know how to explain it too well. Rip. No problem. You draw with your left? You know what the problem is for me? I can't see what I'm doing because of the glare, but you guys can see it on stream because of how um my light is oriented. It's kind of hard for me to see the pencil, so I'm gonna switch to a pen. This should be fine. I'm right-handed? Damn, I'm the only one. Well, no, I'm right-handed too. This is my right hand. I can kind of draw with my left, but it it's not my dominant hand. Call the FBI, a fly flew under my blanket. It's a weird fly. No, no, no. I can kind of do that, but not really. I'm scared. It flew somewhere. I don't know. Oh, hey, moron. I didn't notice you for a second. Yeah, traditional. We're gonna do some traditional today. I might potentially ruin a painting because right now the idea that I'm having in my head for this painting is to do like a blood red like circlet and have it like kind of drip. Um, but I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm gonna keep the idea in my head and think about it. My sister is scared of flies. I just don't like them. Especially like if I'm trying to eat, they're really annoying. Then yeah, flies annoy me either way though, especially in the summer. Yeah, summer is about to be here for us. It was actually really warm today. Uh, the leaves for the trees have been like coming out and then being forced to turn back red for the last couple of weeks because it's been like cold, then warm, then cold and warm. So hopefully they have a chance to bloom The weather has been weird the past few months. One day it's super cold, and then a few days it gets warmer. It gets pretty hot over here. Yeah, yeah. It's for us. It's always been this way because like right now I'm living in Ontario, Canada, and basically the place everyone lives in Ontario, Canada, is essentially in between two huge lakes. And I think at the like towards the north there's Hudson Bay, right? So because of all the water, we get like very random weather sometimes. But yeah, when I was living in Florida, the weather was pretty consistent. It just has its wet season and its um dry season, I guess. What pen is this? This is just a super cheap pen. I buy them because they have like a lot of ink, but it's some Chinese pen. I don't know. I don't know what brand it is. You can probably get them on Amazon really cheap. There's a couple different types of them. This one's a point 0.5, so this one is has a thinner tip. Oh wait, I think I have a pen similar to that. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good supplier. So are these the same? No, these are different. The characters look different. So yeah, this one's this one looks the same, but it seems like it's different too. The characters look different. Yeah, should get all the pens out. I can use them. This is the pen I usually draw with. The brand is I can't remember, but it's gone now. Yeah, they're really simple. They just look fancy. But where's the one that looks cooler? I like this one better, but it's for bigger drawings. Yeah, this one. This one reminds you of like a stealth fighter or something. Yeah. So this one would be the one that I typically draw with. These two. Nice and heavy. I don't like when it's light. I like when it's like sounds like I could hurt someone with it. Don't worry. Don't have to worry about dropping those ones. Have some mechanical pencils similar to that with a metal grip. Yeah, I like those. Nice and heavy. Alright, so now I have my tools. Brushing my teeth. Brushing. Where are my erasers? Where are my brushes? Okay, so they're over there. Hmm. Like I'm missing my the brushes that I typically use, but I guess they're over there. I don't know. I'll worry about that when I get there. I guess. Who am I drawing? No one in particular. Completely random. I'm just trying to get my hands moving so that when I get to the painting, uh, it's a little less awkward, I guess. Because I haven't been at my desk for a while. I've been doing digital, and sometimes like when you switch from digital to traditional, or from digital to traditional, or from traditional to digital. Basically, I don't know. It feels weird sometimes, especially if you've been doing it for a long time with one or the other. Uh, yeah, sometimes it takes time to get used to. Yeah, This kind of looks like Miyabi from Zanma Zone Zero, now that I look at her. But not quite. Not like all the details. Look at this. This is a massive permanent marker. I don't know if it's alive or not. Maybe it's dead. Oh, that felt bad. That felt slack, so maybe this is dead. Oh wait, no, it's alive. Oh, it smells so good. Yeah, this is huge. This is a warehouse type of pen. Not pen, marker. I stole it from my old job. I haven't done this with this one, but because of like how flaky the top is, and a lot of these different chisel tips, you can actually do this yourself to make it like particularly good at making multiple lines, like it is kind of doing. But you could just cut it, and then it will form its own lines at the tip. It looks like the size would compare to a Posca pen. Let me see. Actually, I have Poscas right here, so let's compare. That's actually bigger than Posca. I feel like I'm missing another one, but I don't know where it is. This is another one that's super fat, Sharpie. So let's compare. I guess this one's the fattest one. And then this is the Sharpie again. And a normal size Sharpie for comparison is this. This is a big boy. Yeah. There's so many thick markers. Yeah, yeah. So when I worked in an office, I used to like uh sneak out a couple markers every week. So after a few years, I have like I have more Sharpies than I have time to do artwork with them. Thick with a K. Thick with a Q. But yeah, they're good for blocking out large areas quickly. This one is a little too tiny. Let's see. Zero point 0.7, 0.3, zero point 0.5. Maybe this one. Show us your thinnest marker. Where is my thinnest one? I mean, I guess a needle. Would a needle count? Because I have some syringes with like. No, that wouldn't count, right? Actually, no, I don't have any super small. I mean, like, what's the point of that, right? I mean, like the thinnest tip, if that's what you mean. Like, I think I have a 0.3 or 0.03. Oh wait, no, this one's super. This one's pretty thin, but it's not the thinnest one that I have. So this is a 0.35 millimeter. Oh, it's not focusing. And that tip is. It draws lines that are thinner than the human hair. So I would say that's thin enough, right? Yeah, I have a point. I have a 0.3 for a mechanical pencil. The problem is to get leads for them because they're usually rarer slash more expensive. And I have some of these. So what these do is they don't do it really well. Like it's better probably just to do like acrylic paint or something. But let's say that you overdid your the darkness, right? And you wanted to like bring back some white lines. Basically, that's what they do. They let you draw in back the white line over top of dried ink. They don't do it really well, but if you work over top a couple times, then you get like a an easy highlight effect, I guess. Whole color pack of those white pens, yeah. Can you ship to me? No. You can order them from Amazon.com. Not sponsored.
Care package on the way.
Oh, yeah, I should drink. Should drink some water. Where's my water bottle here? Kyo, hey Kyo, how you doing? And Kali, wait a minute. Are you guys appearing in my? Okay, I'm using the wrong chat to read, so I've been missing all of the Twitch chats. Sorry, guys. Um, Let me catch up with the Twitch chat. Hold on. It hasn't been updating for me, so let me. Oh, Kali. Hey, Kali. How you doing? I bet that message is from a while back. Hello, Kali. Thought you would have primed that painting by now or whatever the actual term. Um, primed the painting. Oh, do you mean like um, what's it called? Like finished it? No, it's not finished, right? So I can't do that. I think you meant like glazed it or something, right? Or not glazed it. What's it called? Varnished. Yeah, there we go. It was lost on me too. Be back? Yeah. Go get your water. Yeah, varnished. It was lost on me for a while there. Oh, is this one dying on me? My goal is really late. Yep. Take care. Have a good night. I'm okay. Yeah. I'm good. Glad to hear that you're okay. I was kind of like tired earlier. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to do the stream, and I said that I was gonna do it yesterday. So I'm like, oh crap! I'm saying things that I'm not gonna do again. But I got energy randomly out of nowhere, so I'm good. Yeah. Now I'm wondering while I'm doing this, should I do the MGS things traditionally because it might be easier, at least like to do them to start them traditionally maybe, or to like do some of it traditionally and then put it in digitally. I think that's what he does anyways. The Metal Gear Solid artist. Maybe I'll try that off stream or something. That guitar riff just now sounded kind of like that Run meme, the one by AWOL Nation. I think that's what their band is called. Okay, I think we're warmed up. My hands, at least. So now let's figure out what we want to do here. Oh, I guess before that I need to refill my wet palette. Gorgeous, you like this one? Yeah, it's nice. I might ruin it because what I'm thinking about doing is to put like a halo. I'm kind of not sure to do it now, but I was thinking like to put a halo going around in red. But now I'm suddenly having regrets. Maybe not regrets. Second thoughts. Because I could have it drawn like this. Hmm. They can have like maybe blood dripping here. Not sure. Not sure what to do, but we'll figure it out, I guess. But yeah, I need to basically saturate all this with water and then put this back on top of it. Or maybe I should just replace it. It feels kind of dirty. Yeah, I'll replace it. No, it doesn't matter. Be right back. Real men use razor blades. Uh, they use to shave to cut pictures into granite cave walls. Cavemen. Also, how you doing, chef? No, I can use this glove instead. Doing well? Good. Cool. I just wanted to check in and ask what you're doing tomorrow before we go to bed. Not completely sure. I might go back to a bit of comic work. Traditional art again? I don't think so. This is more of a break for me from digital stuff. Probably not a traditional stream tomorrow, no. Probably back to the digital flow. And then maybe after a while I'll do another traditional stream. I'll see. Okay, well, good night. Yep. Have a good one. Carmine. Let's see. Maybe. Let's try it out. Where are the brushes that I typically use? Do you guys know where where my brushes are? Can't seem to find them. I mean, I can use just new ones. Or ones that I don't typically use instead. Real men amputate their hands with a chisel and make new ones and have 10,000 pound grip strength so you don't drop things. 10,000 pound grip strength. Damn. Okay, so I can use this one. Strange. Can't find them. Maybe someone ran off with them. But who? Use this one. Oh, I know where they are. Found them. The painting was oriented like this. It would be less glare for me. Uh, so how do I orient the light then to reduce that? Oh crap, it would have to be pointing more at me. If I have it this way, it causes way too much glare for you guys. It's just getting worse and worse. How about this? Okay, so that looks a little bit better for you guys, but not much better for me. I think this is as good as it's gonna get, really. Yeah, it's hard to get a proper angle, but oh well. Oh, hello, shy person. How you doing? Looks fine to you. Yeah, but the thing is, like, if the light is in a certain way, for me, it bounces differently, right? The camera's up here, but I'm like at a different angle. So because of that, we get different amounts of glare. But yeah, shy person, you're about to witness me ruin a painting or make it better. We'll see what happens. Nah, I know it's gonna be amazing. We'll see. Oh, well, we're off to a great start. Guess I'll do it like this. Oh, there's the problem with this side. Because I paint with my right hand, it blots out the light. Okay, so it can't be on this side. Has to be on this side. A little happy accident, huh? So, yeah, this is the way it's gonna have to be, I guess. Why can't my camera adjust to the light? Let's do it like this. So yeah, the exposure is causing a lot of this problem. Let me see if I can adjust the exposure. I'm just stalling before I ruin this painting. Oh, my bad. What the heck? Alright, so the exposure is not giving me good results. Let me see if I can add a filter, maybe that helps us out a bit. Let's go to. No, doesn't help. We are screwed. Best I can do now is move this really, really high up to like get the light to maybe diffuse a bit. How much time before a stream where you get things ready? Sounded like last minute call. Yeah, it was pretty much last minute call. Most of the time it is though, because there's not really much you can do. Wait, let me see. And there's not much you can do. Um, Especially like, say I'm drawing this, and I want to switch to a different drawing. Um, Basically, I have to reset the entire lighting each time, right? So just having to switch drawings is already something that throws you off. This is so dumb. When I block out the light with a piece of paper, I can't see it well. But then the camera adjusts to where it can see it well. I wish there was a slider uh for the exposure levels. That really fucked things up for you guys. The glare. Oh my gosh, and I just touched it. I only touched the mic and I already did that. Okay, got the mic out of the way. So, alrighty. This is the best I can do, and it looks like it's pretty alright on stream. Yeah, this looks good. So what we do is we put the light in the ideal spot for the mic. So now I'm speaking into my light. I guess it's still picking up the mic though, because I guess it's a really sensitive mic or something. Makes it very colorful now. Yeah, this is how it looks like to me in real life. Like I'm looking at it on the computer and I'm looking at it in real life back and forth right now, and it's pretty much, yeah, this is how it looks. It's a little bit more vibrant on the computer screen, but pretty much same thing. All right, so the idea was to get a halo to go like that. I like this. I like where this is going. Immediately, I like it. So I guess sad was or shy person was right. I was gonna say sad person, but yeah, I guess shy person was right. This is working out. Looks amazing. Yeah. Now I have to like. Uh, how do I reach my laptop from here? I have to go around this way. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna add a little bit more paint here and here. And we'll see what happens when I do this. I want to see if it will drip, is what I'm trying to do here. But maybe it's not an. Oh! Maybe it's not enough of an angle here. It's forming a little bit, but not enough. Maybe there's not enough paint. So let me add some more. I'll pick that up in a sec. But yeah, we're getting the effect here. So now I need that to dry. And basically, we're going to go back in with the paint and reinforce certain areas. And that will be most of the drippy kind of effect that I was going for. I might add light, like more of a glow. So maybe with like a white or a lighter. Yeah, probably with a white or a lighter color. I was thinking maybe I'll use like a light blue inside of that red. That might be interesting. Looks cool, yeah. little bit more than I wanted to in that region, but that's fine. I can actually erase it, so where's my cloth? I'm just here to watch something. Oh, it's you again. Like you're supposed to be asleep. Go to sleep. I'm not gonna bother with the red over here because it's gonna take away from the focal point. So I guess that'll be that creative decision. Oh, I was pointing at an area you guys can't see on screen. Here. I was thinking to put like blood, but it's not necessary. This part here is the focal point, and that's all we need to worry about. Good night. Yeah. Good night, Collie. I missed this message here. I was playing with my light. This is an example of a painting that I started a pretty long time ago, and I don't know like what my goal was. I don't even know if I had a goal. I think I probably just started it because like I had a pose that I drew, and I just filled it in essentially. I don't know what idea. Just cool picture, I guess. It's just I guess maybe I don't know why it gives me Evangelion vibes. Maybe because it has angels and stuff in it. But red blood color over an angel makes sense to me. Look, have you gotten into the chalky too? Real nice, chalky. Like the strokes, I guess, like or the like the blending, I guess maybe both the strokes and the blending. I guess maybe the actual tone of it. Now that I think about it, I don't think I need to add a light in there. Um, it looks unnatural as it is, and putting a light in it would actually complicate things. Then I would have to add lighting to the rest of it, right? It looks unnatural without the lighting, and I don't know. Maybe adding the lighting in it would actually take away from that. So I'll leave it the way it is. Let me zoom out so you guys can see the full thing. Maybe you have ideas, or maybe like I don't know if this is enough. Like in my head, I'm thinking like I should do something more with it, or add other details elsewhere. Um, Should I had a plan? Like maybe somewhere I had something that I wrote down, but I've lost that piece of paper. That's why I never write stuff down. I just forget it naturally, so you don't have to worry about it after. Don't you worry about it more if you don't remember something? Like you remember that you forgot, or you remember that you wrote something down, or that, no, not wrote something. Down. You remember that you had an idea, but then you don't remember what the idea is. And even if you remember the idea eventually, you won't know that that's the idea that you forgot, that you thought you forgot. And then you're forever left with that anxiety of thinking that you had such a spectacular idea that you now lost forever. I always remember that I've forgotten something so much that my brain dried out the chemicals that worries about that. Well, mine has not dried out. I think this is one of the paintings that I'm just gonna have to consider complete, even though I don't know if it is or isn't technically complete. Because it's so long since I started it that I don't know like what the direction was, and there are errors that I can't really go back and fix. So it's like very much a it is what it is kind of situation with it. I'll just consider that the finishing touch and be done with it, and I'll start something else. And I guess remember not to take too long to finish a painting. Or at least write things down where I can never lose it, which is probably across my digital devices. I have to write that down to remember. Can't fit it all on screen, I guess. I'm checking the lighting, like if my thing is adjusting properly to like be able to see dark works and light works. I think it's fine. Alrighty, I guess that's where we put the light from now on. I'll try to remember that. Or I guess I'll just keep it here. It's in a really awkward position though. Like it's coming from all the way that side of the desk on the arm and like bending over like that and then facing this way. And I feel like it's gonna slump over every now and then because of the weight. But yeah, that's that with the lighting. What time is it? Oh, I have a couple minutes for the 2 hour mark, so I'll just play with this, I guess. Red hair, green eyes? Let's try that. I think this is still enough to do a glaze, but I guess we'll find out the hard way. I guess not. So I'll water it down a bit. So you rarely ever work with such harsh warm colors. It's always cool to see when you do use them. Yeah, that's true. It's actually like it's only because of me trying to finish the paint that I put out. So it's not even like me trying to do it properly, but yeah, I tend to work with a I guess a less pronounced palette. Yeah, you were saying that I can't remember which stream it was. If it was on my stream or Blue stream or whatever, but you're talking about how you like this sketchy style that used a lot of colors. I think you showed me an artist or a couple artists maybe. Yeah, Tamari was one. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. Have you ever used watercolor? I haven't really used it much, but I feel like that would work well with that kind of like sketchy, colorful kind of artwork. For school when I was a kid, it's not like I have paper that I can use it for without ruining it all. Without ruining it all. That's how I feel about it. So the feeling doesn't go away. Like I have a lot of watercolor that I haven't used because I feel like I'm gonna ruin it. I'll have to just bite the bullet eventually, though. It does look like, unfortunately, not to find that well from what I recall. Oh, the artwork that you made when you were younger. Watercolor and shit. Oh, so like the medium. Yeah, well, it depends too. Like, I downloaded a bunch of videos to study from. Like, when I say study from, I mean literally just look at it and try to figure out what they're doing. But there are people who know how to do really, really precise work, photorealistic portraits with watercolor. They use different techniques because mediums are gonna have you do that, I guess. But they achieve really precise results. I guess the natural inclination, though, is to have a really bleedy kind of sketch, right? Where the colors kind of like bleed into each other. So yeah, I get what you're saying. Hello, Nami. How you doing? We're actually ending ish. We're ending stream in a bit, but I'm just fooling around. I realized I wasn't zoomed in, but we finished this. All we literally did on this was the halo because I had most of the painting already done, but it's been so long had since I was like working on it that I don't remember what I was supposed to do, so I decided to just finish it off like that. We'll start a new painting one day. Number one goal for this week, which was the number one goal for last week, is to get another episode out for the webcomic. Number two goal is to get the MGS style figured out. Number three is, well, there's probably no point in making a third one. I think that's enough for me to focus on for the end of this week. Looks cool, yeah. I need to do ragas, painting. Um, I'll try to finish that sometime next week. And yeah, that's pretty much what's on the table for now. There's probably a lot of small miscellaneous tasks that I can talk about too, but sometimes it's better to just focus on the big ones only, and then the small ones when you have time. No, the number one goal is to win. Win against who? Myself. If you make yourself a paranoid schizophrenic who's constantly hallucinating, you'll be constantly competing, so you're always going to be compelled to work harder, so you win. Aye. Paranoid schizophrenic, though? For me, if I reach my idealized standard, not only is that like a victory condition against myself, but it's like becoming one of the best, like skill wise, artists. So I guess that's like a schizophrenic level ambition, because there's a level of delusion that you have to have sometimes to make grandiose goals. I think it's perfectly fine too, because like if your bro says I'm gonna be the best at this, right? There's no sense in being like no you won't or whatever. You should be like hell yeah, right? In a sense, what I'm doing right here is kind of watercolory, right? Um, like it's using acrylics, but the technique is more or less the same. Even though the nature of the medium is very different. If I want to do more traditional streams, I guess I'll have to like go even harder with organizing my time because, or I could make stuff traditionally more often. Like next time I start a comic, maybe I will do it traditionally instead. Traditional streams are always nice to see, and yeah, they're nicer to like actually do because a lot of the like you guys don't see too much of it or don't feel too much of it, I guess, because you're watching it and the software, like how much it's bothering me doesn't get translated that well on stream. Uh, but there's constant like problems with the brushes and like lag, and it doesn't feel right to begin with. So it's just like mounting frustration. Um, no such things in traditional. Even accidents in traditional feel like fun. That's why I guess the guy calls them happy little accidents. But yeah, the only problem uh, was the one that we had for about half the stream, trying to get the camera or trying to get the lighting proper, so that we both of us can see what we're doing or what's being done here. If you sleep 4 hours at 2 times speed, you will be able to stream traditionally and digitally. Always looks better too. I don't know how agreed upon that kind of opinion is, but digital just always looks better to me than traditional. Or traditional always looks better to me than digital. Better the light issues instead of a luggage just appearing multiple times. Yeah, definitely better. My layers can't. I can't. Do that. Just looking at the visual balance. Yeah, there are things that do look a little weird. What is what's the sense what the sense of flipping around your thing like this is when you're looking at it straight on, it's not only your eye is used to seeing it this way, right? But it's also like the recognizability of certain parts and shapes when you flip things around should remain. If they don't, if it's like difficult to recognize what something is, then it's because it's not depicted as clearly as it could be depicted. So like definition of the arm could be better. Like here. And then this muscle here could be bulged out a little bit more. This part here could be more like the face, like the lightness of it. But I've resolved to just decide that it's over with this painting. Traditional always looks better than digital because it's very realistic. I have a super nuclear hot take according to most modern people, but I don't even consider digital art. So like a lot of people think my attitude to like receptivity, I guess, is what I've talked to artists and they're like just the fact that you're receptive to AI is bad Ray. But for me, AI was always just a logical conclusion of digital art. But yeah, doesn't really matter. I appreciate the efforts regardless. Fight me in real life, basically, except art. Let me see. We've crossed the 2 hour threshold. I guess that's pretty much the stream. Uh, Tomorrow I'll be back on the comic. Hopefully, a new page. Well, no, definitely a new page, but hopefully, I have like the beginning parts of it sketched out. And I disagree with you because music is considered art. Yeah, I would say music is considered art. What you're saying is that it's digitized music, right? Like most of it is digitized. Because if in my point of view, it has to be in real life, then you pretty much have to be like it would only be live music, I guess. It's a different medium, I guess. Like there's cinema. What else? There's a bunch of other things, right? Digitized artwork or music. Archer rate shit. Uh, Light. I was just about to end. No. Do you guys have anyone that you guys want to raid? Light? Because I'm right about, yeah. I'm right about to end. I could what's it called? Send over people here to another raid candidate. Either way, yeah. Light was doing art. Light was doing Passion of the Christ art. I can't shout you out here. Let me run over to my desk. Did that work? I think that worked. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ art. It was I didn't get to see how far you got with it, but yeah. Oh, thanks for the follow, pork chop. Oh wait, I could do this sort of thing for you. No, you. Oh yeah, true. My bad. That's your job. Um, do you guys have anyone? People at Light or Light, that you guys would like to go see? Because I can just raid you guys over to someone. Since I'm gonna end like pretty much now, I'll give you guys a little while. Uh, Otherwise, I guess I'll figure out someone. But yeah, while Light sees, basically, we're doing just a bunch of different artworks. This was a warm up. The gel pen actually looks lighter now. Like I guess when it dries out, it becomes more white. Don't have any art streamers. Everyone's playing games. Everyone's playing games. Damn it. Uh, I would like to rate an art stream, but I can't figure out how to do that because my computer's not gonna allow me to check. Oh wait, no, I can use my laptop. Hold on, let me check who's on. Just give me a bit to open up the streams. My technology is not very good right now. Let me check who I'm following. Live. Um, there's no one here that I really know. Like now that I'm looking at it. So maybe I'll just end stream. Maybe this is the dead end for you guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, I can't really. Oh wait, this person here. Let me see. Azefra. Let's go to Azefra. There are 2 hours. They're almost 3 hours in, so I don't really know. I don't really know what's going on here. It put me in an ad, so I don't know. But I'll throw you guys over. Oh yeah, thanks bot. I have a webcomic. That's the link to it if you're interested. It's basically just like a one episode horror. I have to update it. Raid. Raid channel. What's the channel's name? AZ Hefra. Okay, I created the raid. I'll see you guys there, I guess. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Yeah, I think you can still hear me, Chef. Good night, Chef.